And there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the now 33rd episode of the Jellyfish Coin Dev Talk. This is something that we have every single week, or we try to. Actually, I don't even know if we've missed it. But 33rd episode of the Jellyfish Coin Dev Talk. And we do have a couple extra faces tonight. We have the Dave in the house. We got Trips, Lupe, and also Dragon. So a little round of applause. As for early birds in the chat, I was late to starting up the live stream, so notifications probably went out late. That's normally how that works. So it looks like we had the man. He was our first, and of course, Trips got it in there live.
Digital
Living.
Dumber, welcome.
Oh, Digital Dumber's in the house. Heck yeah. Well, they'll start pouring in as the time goes on. Before we get too far along, though, we will, and people that are going to watch this replay and not watch it live, I'll go ahead and go through and address our security issue here. So if you didn't see it in the Discord, let me pull it up and just give you a quick run through. There it is. We tried to put it in multiple different places. I appreciate that, Lupe. I think he tagged it in like general and one of the other chats. But earlier yesterday morning, we were alerted to an attack on our servers. This attack was unconventional and what most people say in the security career path would label as cutting edge or S tier, not something typically we've run across or they've run across. But we're proud to announce that due to the dedication of the security team. And I did want to say that Dave and Batman and others were like straight up like Brandon, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? But yeah, we got everything locked down and everything was taken care of. So we didn't lose any funds. We didn't lose anybody's information. Of course, on our actual portal, we don't take in any personal information outside of an email address and a wallet address. And I'm sure everybody would be happy if somebody used their wallet address, because then the only thing you can do is send funds to it. But yeah, it's like I always find it funny when people are like, "Oh, I don't want to give you my wallet address," and it's like, "Hey, it's a receiving address. You can't take any money from it." But that doesn't happen as much. That was one of the older things, or like earlier on in Bitcoin. Don't share your wallet address; people will steal your money. But regardless, that being said, there was a level of negative impact that there was or happened on our community. We've decided to be safe and identified the. We decided to be safe, and we're not using the data recorded from the server for the past 3 weeks. This means that the faucet payments, the app updates for the last 3 weeks will be lost. We have identified the opportunity that we have to prevent this type of attack in the future, so that's not going to be an issue, and are confident that it will not happen again. Please keep a close lookout for a video and Discord update from myself on what you can expect as a community member in the immediate future. So I will do a dedicated update, probably video that gets posted in the Discord and also on YouTube, because we are looking at obviously reimbursing people that had lost. There was a couple lost deposits. They were able to already create a help ticket, and I saw Bravo Dave, already issued the correct funds to one of the deposits. So if you have an issue, create a help ticket, and then we can get it resolved. And when I say that they lost the deposit, the coins weren't lost. The coins are there, but when they got deposited, they just didn't. We don't know where they went because that data was lost in the mix. Other than that, though, big RIP in the chat for Batman and Trips, because they lost some progress on the app, but I don't know how bad that progress is. Hopefully we're not too far behind, because I felt like we were getting really close.
No, it's just man hours, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
I mean, it feels like best case scenario, if you will.
Okay. Gotcha. Best case scenario.
A bad thing. It's best case scenario.
Yeah, definitely. as of earlier today, and Dave can probably chime in on this, I think it was right around midday. Dave and Batman got logins on the Web3 back working, so you can get logged back in. Is everything operational? What are we at on the Web3 for usability, Dave?
Everything should be operational. Only thing that's not ready is withdrawals. I have a record of people who withdrew from the portal during those 3 weeks, just to make sure that we're not duplicating any funds, or just making sure that everything's legit. I have to go through and make sure that anyone who added funds or took away funds, I'm making sure that everything is properly being routed. So I did disable withdrawals, but it should be up in the next about 2 days or so.
Okay,
And
awesome.
the staff can also manually do a withdrawal if anyone desperately needs their funds for any reason as well. So, help ticket for any issues that people might come across. But everything should be up and live.
Gotcha. Awesome. Let's see here, and that's pretty much it for that issue. This all happened just in the last couple of days, so if you've been busy, you might have missed it totally, and you didn't even notice anything. And that's the best case scenario. We get everybody accounted for and go from there. Now, moving on into the future, we do have some things, and I'll let Trips talk about like the app, and everybody else can go on what they want to. But I want to talk about the Bitcoin solo pool, because Dave and I believe Batman are gonna have a reward system. I don't want to call it merge, because merge implies that you're actually hitting a block, and we know we're not going to hit a block on the Bitcoin solo pool, right?
Nope.
Nope, not going to happen. But I still want to reward people that are putting nerd miners and bid axes and those kind of devices on that pool, and because no other pool, to my knowledge, that does solo will give you any rewards if you don't hit a block, and nobody ever hits a block, right? So these solo miners never make anything. What if you got a reward for the amount of time you're connected? I think that's what we're going to go based off of, so that way it's kind of even. So it doesn't matter if you have a S19 on there or a nerd miner, you're still going to get pretty much the same amount of coin. It's not going to be a lot, it's just going to be a little, but hey, something's better than nothing, and you still have the possibility of hitting that solo block. I mean, I'm just saying, there'll be signs if we hit a solo block. Oh my gosh. I know.
Well, just the attention it would bring to us would be phenomenal, man.
I mean, maybe we could just, gosh, the amount of parties we'd have, especially right now. Like,
Too old for that, bro.
Like, hey, everybody, like all whales, like chime in, like we're going to Vegas.
Yeah, I'll go to Vegas.
Don't tempt me with
I
a
like
good time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I try
gambling.
not to even look at the price of Bitcoin. What is it right now? I
It
haven't
was
looked at
like
it all day.
124. ETH is ripping right now. ETH is up to 3,600.
It's ripping. That's ripping.
Dope. Like
if it was proof of work though, it'd be 36,000.
Right.
Let's be honest.
It would be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, I think, is above 120.
It's 120 and a half.
Yeah.
120 and a half. Before I pass the mic though, also I've got a couple of requests and some emails about a Bitcoin Cash pool. So that is going to be in the works, but it's going to be pushed out. We're thinking probably, after the Bitcoin solo reward system gets really ironed out, then we can start on the Bitcoin Cash, because a lot of people are apparently really interested in that. And you know what? If we have one, I'll put one of my miners on it. Why not? One thing that I had talked about with Batman specifically, and I think he's going to put his nose to the grindstone whenever he's got time, which is never. But I was thinking about what if we did a modified reward, so like a 90-10 split. I think I've mentioned this in the past. There's a couple pools that do it, but they don't do it for, I think they do it for, I think Retro Mike's got one for Bitcoin Cash, and I believe he does either, it's a 90-10 or an 80-20. So if I was the miner and I hit a Bitcoin Cash solo block, I would get 90% of the rewards. The other 10% would get split up between everybody else on the pool. So it's kind of like pool mining, but it's more like solo than pool. So
Also,
everybody gets a little bit, you know.
also minus the pool fee, I believe, right?
Correct. So if there's a 1% pool fee, then it'd be 9% spread between, you know, however many miners are on there. And if there's not a lot of miners, it might actually be a good little cut. So it gives a chance for these small hash rate like nerd miners and bid axes to actually potentially earn something.
Okay.
So maybe I could flip flop all my hash from like Bitcoin Cash back to Bitcoin or something. I don't know. We could see. I think I could hit a Bitcoin Cash block. I think we could do it, but
We can do it.
neither here nor there. So anyway, what's up, Mage? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, we got Buddy Love in the house. Why not just make a normal BTC mining pool? In my opinion, we already have one, and I think one person's on it. I just don't see the appeal because 1,000 people could bring a nerd miner or a bid axe or a bunch of smaller devices on there, and then one person comes in and puts a S21 plus or some crazy big ASIC, and whenever we hit a block, they steal 99.9% of the rewards because the shares you submit on a nerd miner or even a bid axe are nowhere near compared to like a full-fledged ASIC. So that's my opinion why I think like a small Bitcoin regular pool just doesn't really work, or isn't really attractive for our setup. Oh, what's up? We got a
Who's this guy?
I don't know.
Calculated Carnage. Welcome. I've never seen the name before. Thank you for.
Appreciate that
It's Macaroon.
$10 dono. The picture is giving me
I
northern.
think I
lights.
might
Yeah.
know. I think I might know. I think I might
But
know.
I feel like northern.
Yeah.
Oh, it is northern. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Hey, Northern, by the way, you're always welcome to join us on the actual live stream. By the way, how's my audio and video? Because it's giving me
it's a little laggy, but don't worry about it. It catches up.
Okay.
Yeah. Your audio is perfect. So the main part's audio. You're good.
Yeah. It's not as bad as my old computer where it'd be like stuck for a minute. But anyway, and also I did want to say I have another development. I'm going to be sending Lupe a webcam, so you guys are going to get to see the glorious Loop in action. Maybe I'm going to try to get it out by next week. I'm bad about my care packages. Dragon knows. I also got some stuff for him too, but we'll see. Anyway,
I got some stuff for Dragon too. He's going to be rolling.
Yeah, actually, there's some cool. What was it? I have them right here. Hold on, let me show them off. I have all of these for Dragon because he's a resident phone guy.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
listen to that cackle.
Right.
That's all those 32-bit phones, ain't it?
So these are 64-bit processors, but they have 32-bit operating systems on them. But they have a locked bootloader. I know there's a way around it because Luke over at Cell Hasher said absolutely, yeah, just install a 64-bit OS. But I go and Google it, and my Google skills are just not there. I did have, this is a Samsung A03s, but it's locked. But I know that there's a way to unlock these because I've seen it online. So that's a good one. And then this is an LG something. It's a 64-bit one, but it only does like 3 mega hash. So I just kind of didn't mess with it. So yeah, he's going to have some fun playing with some phones. He's always trying to flash something. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm hogging the mic. I already ate up a quarter of our stream. I'll pass it off to somebody else now. Whoever wants it next. Don't all jump at once.
I'll go next. I'm next on the board. Like
Fair
if you
enough.
go American ways. Thanks everybody for coming. Northern Floor. I think it's Floor. And then Buddy Love, Mage. Of course, the man. Thank you. And anybody watching afterwards. Thanks. Because we do get after the stream watchers. As far as the app's concerned, really, as Brandon mentioned, just put a slight hiccup. Fortunately, we did have a good idea of what we needed, and also had a decent backup copy of what we needed. It wasn't simply drop in, but $10. Thank you, Bartman. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, we're still humming away. I think we're on day 4 or 5 now of Google Play testing, which is day 4 or 5 of the 14 that they need to clear. The other part is Apple. We're going to get everything in line. I'm going to resubmit. And again, they came back with something different, of course, but it's very easily adjusted. They really didn't quite understand the mining page, I feel. So I'm just going to give them one of the staff's mining address so they can just get on there and verify. Because they said, "What's your mining address?" And I was like, "I don't have one. I'm not mining to those pools." And that just like blew their mind. And if they would have done a little research, probably would have been an easier conversation. But Apple's my best friend at this point. We'll just say that live on YouTube. So yeah, just still kind of the waiting game. We're inches away from it. On Apple, on Android, we're humming away. I want to thank all the testers. We had a huge turnout for the testers. Picked up slowly, but once, admittedly, I started pushing it a little bit harder without being shilly. We got over 40 testers, so that's huge for me. We were contemplating on how we were even going to get the 12 Android testers, because we did want true testers. We don't want, we could all spin up a phone, make a new email account, and go through the whole lot, but we want real information. You guys have been giving us fantastic feedback. Like, I know the staff can see the Android and Apple tester channels, and I want to thank Batman above all. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight, but he really kicked butt as far as getting me on track, is getting the testers in line, making sure we needed to do what we needed to do. To make the dominoes fall in the right way is the best way I can put it. So just a matter of time. I'm not going to put any timeline on it, because just like when you say you're going to hit a Bitcoin block, you probably won't hit that Bitcoin block. So not going to put a timeline on it for you. Just know what Brandon previously mentioned really wasn't too much of an issue that we've run into yet. The only hiccup I can see is Android may pause the testing for a day, since the app, we took down the database. So you obviously aren't able to access the app. Yeah, there's that Canadian maple syrup I was waiting for. Yeah, thank you, testers. Like, really, it I would say half, if not 3/4 of the stuff we had no clue about. So it really helps us out in the long run. And hopefully it was cool for you guys to see it. It was kind of a homebrew project. Had no idea that we could really get it done. And well, Batman always knew he could get it done. But just thanks for all the testers. Thanks for all the input. Still going on. I will make a note and post it up again in Discord. If I don't do it tonight, I had a crazy day. If we have time after we go through our stuff, I'll tell you about my fun day. But I'll post the tester form again. All you have to do is put your email, and then I think it's just email now. And then I'll send you an invite, whether it be Android or Apple. The Apple has to be linked with your Apple ID. It's Apple. I'm not going to get into it, but when you log into the email platform that you're getting my email from, make sure it's linked with an Apple ID, so it's seamless. Also on the Google end, I just call it Google. I apologize. It's Android. On the Android end, it's just make sure you're logged in as the email you send me, because I have like 4 different Gmails. So if I was logged in as my spam Gmail, that my throwaway Gmail, and tried to access the app, it wouldn't let me. So but yeah, Bartman, the server is essentially the reason. We pulled down the database. out of a safety precaution. There was really nothing in there, to be honest with you. But it stinks, as Brandon mentioned before. It kind of stinks that we lost a little bit of work. I'm just very, very grateful for the team we have, and that's all my input. When we got together, I'm just grateful for the team we have, because it was very seamless and well taken care of.
I done mute. There we go.
No, you're on mute.
There, I was muted. So before I pass the mic off, by the way, I wanted to show you guys this. It has nothing to do with anything. Hold on. But a huge inspiration on my life was this movie right here.
R.I.P. the GOAT.
Still have my original. I have a VHS and I have the DVD.
I appreciate you.
That
I
was
appreciate you.
the first famous person I ever cried over dying.
I don't know if I cried, but I was
genuinely-
definitely distraught.
I felt upset, but my wife got me this to hang on the wall behind me.
That's
so
dope.
we're building. We haven't. Oh shit! Sorry about that. I just hit my mic. We haven't got everything yet, but that's gonna go somewhere behind me, and I'm like, you know me so well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just a little sneak peek of the future. I guess. What was it? Might have to resend the form. Oh, Plor was talking about the app situation. That's fine. You can resend it.
No worries, dude. Yeah, just I'll repost it, or if you want to find it right now, literally just resend it, and I'll get it.
It's on the Web3 portal on the main page, I think.
Yeah,
Is that
thank
right,
you,
Dave?
Lisa. Yep.
Well,
Bartman
when
asked
it got
if you guys are-
switched, not yet. No,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
the link's
get it.
down. Yeah, that's my
we'll get
bad.
it there. No,
It's all
it's
good.
cool.
Yeah. Are we racing tonight? Bartman said.
My boy set up. It looks like we might can
Yeah, I'll
do a
race a
few
couple.
Ohio laps.
I gotta. I may have to vent to you a little bit, but
I mean, I word through the grapevine. I think maybe Trips hit a Bitcoin block because he's moving, ain't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hit that block. Now he's got to go get that upgrade, the mansion.
Two things. Mortgage rates are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Housing costs are ridiculous. So yeah, we just had half of our upstairs painted, so everything's in the center of the room. And like kids, I'm like, stay away from the walls. Just stay away from the walls. We haven't taken pictures yet. So yeah, we're not rushing it, but I'll be moving nowhere, just 30 minutes north of here. So yeah, no Bitcoin block, bro. Trust me. You might not see this whole setup by the time I move. I might have to sell it all.
Can't hide money. Can't hide. I mean, you can hide Bitcoin for a little while.
Hey, you know my situation, bro. Sugar mama.
That stay-at-home dad life.
Yep.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing. I enjoy it. It's
real
been a
quick.
blessing.
Actually, this kind of pertains to what we talk, so I'm going to give a real quick PSA. Last night, I actually fell victim to a social engineering scam via Verizon Wireless.
I saw that in the chat.
So check this out, chat, everybody. They called my cell phone, and it said Verizon agent from a Verizon number. I figured whatever. Long story short, they convinced me that somebody had purchased devices on my account. They were going to ship them to me, and then I was to return them. Obviously, me being who I am and, working with these guys, I was like, something sketchy. So long story short, I returned it, locked down my account. I actually removed my name and my email from the account. So now it's totally different. If they had any information, the only thing they may have is my phone number, which is not a big deal, really. But the bottom line is these guys were able to spoof a Verizon number and then also somehow add things to my cart.
That's crazy.
No clue. So I went to Verizon. They were like, yeah, this has happened before. If you ever get any calls, what they suggest you do is hang up after you talk to them and call Verizon right back and see if they have a record of the call.
Yeah.
So
I think that's a thing going on right now because I had 2 calls from Google today, and they were both in New York. So I definitely did not answer them, but they're going around.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just be careful out there. I mean,
And the whole number spoofing thing is really, really bad, especially in the crypto industry, because people use like 2-factor on their phones. And my brother got socially engineered hacked last year, and he ended up like clicking something, and they called him, and then he gave them access, and the next thing you know, they're in his phone, and they got the 2-factor to his like Coinbase, and it just gets out of control really fast. And that's why people think I'm crazy for having multiple phones.
I don't. I really don't.
To have like cheap cell phone lines nowadays, it's too cheap not to have separate phones for like. It is annoying when I'm out somewhere and I have separate phones for like almost everything, and I don't always take them. So there has been weird situations where I'm like, that's on my other phone at the house. But yeah, people used to think I'm crazy. I like walk around with, I have like 3 phones in my pockets, and most of the time now I don't bring them all. I just bring 1 or 2 of them. But yeah. And then, by the way, guys, Helium, you can get free cell phone SIM cards. I have one now that I've been using for like 6 months, and it does perfect because I never call anybody. I never text anybody other than when I get my like code sent to it. So super.
I might
super
look into.
nice.
Thanks, buddy, Love and Brandon. I might look into that.
Also, Mint. Whenever Black Friday comes around, you can get their cheapest package, which is normally like $5 a month but you have to pay for a full year. And I think last Black Friday it was $3 a month, but you have to pay a year in advance. So it ended up being like 40 something, like $50 after tax for a year of service.
That's
and
yeah.
I was like,
I pay more than that a month, dude.
and on the Mint one, they include like 5 gigs of data per month, which I was actually really surprised. So yeah, Digital Dumber can vouch for Mint.
Cool.
I personally have switched off of. I was using Verizon, and then I was on AT&T, and then T-Mobile put in a 5G tower down the road, and Mint runs on T-Mobile. So I switched. Everything except for my Helium phone is now on Mint, and I have no issues. Really, really reasonable.
Digital Dumber, DM me your referral code. If I do go with them, I'll obviously use it.
The only bad part is they don't have no payment plan, so you got to buy your phones. But
That's fine,
I mean,
dude.
when you hit a Bitcoin block, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to do that.
You mean when we never hit a Bitcoin?
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, be safe out there. I talked to real people. They both had one had a New York accent and the other one had like, I'll call it a Florida accent. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like how it's kind of like Miami, or like Miami is like Cuban-ish kind of. It was like that. So I mean, it wasn't like I didn't hear the buzzes in the background. I had a cell phone number that I called the guy back at. And I said, I'm just calling back the number they gave me because this is kind of sketching me out. And he's like, no, I appreciate it. Everybody should do what you're doing and make sure that what you're doing is legit. That is the guy that was scamming me.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Question. Sorry to kind of get off topic, but have you guys ever seen the documentary of the scam call centers that used to sell, like, you remember those stickers that you could get for like the police, and they would put it on the back of your car?
Oh, fraternal order of police. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. You saw the documentary?
Yeah, they're raking in millions and millions of dollars for nothing.
I don't remember the name of it, but you guys, if you haven't seen it, should definitely go look that up because it was wild.
Yep. Does your guys' local sheriff department call you and ask for donations? Because mine does every fucking month. It's horrible.
Mine's built into my taxes. I live in a township inside of a city.
Oh, well.
They don't.
And it's like the same. It's a guy. It's a real person, and he's got like the same. Blah, 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 blah. Would you like to donate to your local sheriff's department? No,
that might be the scammers, bro.
Yeah, dude, you should definitely.
It actually is.
It might be. They call everybody around here. So
there's a guy that sounds elderly and calls around in my area. And I talked to several people, and they said it's actually a scam.
Fair enough.
Well, and that's also sorry. Thanks for reminding me, Dragon. Just to wrap up my silly story. That's how I realized it clicked in my head. I was skeptical, but given the benefit of the doubt, every time they called me it was from a Verizon number. It said Verizon customer service. It had the Verizon logo on my phone when they were calling me, type thing. When I Googled the return label shipping address, it was to a PIQ up in Miami, Florida. It's called Pick Up. When I went on the Google website, it was like, don't ship your package here. Scammers have you ship your package here, and you lose your money and stuff over and over and over. So DYOR, just be safe. So
I was going to say, sidebar, back to earlier on Bitcoin Cash. Dragon can elaborate a little bit more on the like mixed payment structure we were talking about. There actually is like a word for it, or an acronym. So we'll pass the floor over to Dragon, because I didn't even know that was. I knew it was a thing. I just didn't know it had a name.
Yeah. So the thing that Brandon was talking about earlier is it's called a payout scheme called PPLNSJP. The JP stands for jackpot. So the mining pool can set up, okay, since you hit the block, you can make it, 50% goes to you, 40% goes to the pool, or 40% goes to the miners, and then the rest goes to the pool, as in the owner of the pool. So I'm pretty sure the way that we would have it set up is 90% goes to the actual hitter, 9% goes to the miners, and then 1% goes to the pool. But that's going to be all up for discussion and tested.
Yeah, that's probably something we'll elaborate on in the next live stream, and also our community meeting, which is not this Sunday. It's next Sunday, correct, Luke? Right. Yes.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
The next community meeting is not this Sunday. It's next Sunday in the Discord.
We're doing bi-weeklies now. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably, we might even put a poll up, a Discord or Web3 side. Man, if the app was live, imagine like you logging into the app and you get a notification, current poll or whatever. Is that possible? Like, okay. Because like that would,
imagine, quiet, sir.
I know when the app is like operational and like live and not testing, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna use Web3 like on a computer very much, especially for checking my miners, because I got to check to see if I hit that Bitcoin block. I'm just gonna be on my phone, because the phone is everything nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I would want the phone to notify you of anything that you would want to be notified of, and more.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get a payout, and obviously we're not going to set it up so you're spammed. Like, it'll be, in my mind, it's like you'll set your notifications up kind of thing. But yeah, I think that'll be definitely doable.
Awesome. Bartman, what does not sound good?
Me getting destroyed today.
Oh,
the bat?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So, PPLNS jackpot.
I love that.
Yeah, and I have seen in the past where a lot of pools will do that, where if you hit a block, you might get like 5% of the block or 10% of the block, and then the other 90-something% gets paid out to the miners, kind of like normal. We're just kind of doing like the other side of it. Oh, Bartman says it doesn't sound good.
Oh, he doesn't like it.
In my opinion, it would emulate like solo mining, but then you also get a reward if somebody in our community hits a block, a small reward, but you would get it's better than nothing,
Malware, unknown sources, SVG cannot be used. In fact, yeah, Flora, the things that they're doing. I mean, it's incredible how they not only social engineering, but also digital engineering. I'm just glad we have a crazy security team. We really do. Dave and Batman know what's up.
Yeah, and David. So yeah, when you rewatch everything, we were just a minute ago talking about trips. He got social engineered through Verizon, but I'm about to throw some more goodness on the Varus pool. I was going for second place. Man, you have been a monster with expanding your Varus farm. It's crazy. But just wrapping it up, actual like Web3 and our servers, portals, all that kind of stuff. We have not had any funds being lost. We just lost a little bit of data to roll back to the safe point. So it's all good. Everything's been buttoned up. Cross your T's and dotted the I's, so to speak. And I guess that gets us close to the end. By the way, Dave, did you have anything you wanted to bring up? Or are you just here for our technical breakdown in case we need it?
Yeah, you know me. I'm just here for questions, anything like that. My world's kind of always been the same. It's just Web3, making it better, and answering questions. And if anyone ever has ideas for Web3, I'm always here too. So, that's mainly what I'm doing today. I don't have anything really planned for it. Just, checking up on everything that happened is my main focus on it right now, making sure that we're smooth sailing.
Well, regardless, we're glad to have you.
He's been squashing those bugs like crazy too, man. Dave Dove's omens work that nobody sees. He squashes the bugs.
I do have a couple of things to cover. Nothing too crazy, but I will actually show my screen. So originally, the bug bounty page was for the app, which unfortunately we're kind of in limbo with the app right now. But that should be up fairly soon. And so I did want to share while we have everybody on live stream that we do have the bug bounty page up and going. Everything should be working the way that it's supposed to. So whether it be the Web3 portal or the app itself, this is where we would prefer everybody to post their bugs. And the reason why is because even in this short little bit of time that we had people testing the app, the Discord channel has gotten quite a bit of feedback when it comes to bugs and some things that we can improve on. And as time goes on and those channels get bigger and bigger, a lot of those issues that we run into will tend to get lost in the chat. So if you guys can utilize the bug bounty page for specific issues based around the Web3 portal and the app when that time comes, it will definitely help us keep organized as a project, which also will allow us to assign tasks inside of our project manager to make sure that everything's accounted for and hopefully gets done in a much more timely manner. So I do have that page live right now, Brandon, if you want to pull up the screen real quick just so everybody can get an idea of what it looks like. And so there are a couple of bugs on there that we're looking for in particular with some bounties. I don't think there's anything specific as far as a bounty goes for just random stuff that you find, which I'm sure that Batman will come up with in the near future. But just so everybody's aware, it's just bugbounty.jellyfc. And then you just click on that button to report a bug. It'll ask you a few questions, where you found the bug, whether it be the portal or the app, and kind of how to navigate it and show us how to replicate it. So again, if you guys can just help us utilize this page right here, it will help us keep organized quite a bit better. Then the last thing, well, not last thing, I got two more things to cover. So I think just so everybody is aware, we had some feedback around game night for the community, and we tried it several times, and it was a lot of fun every time that we tried it. But unfortunately, there just wasn't a whole lot of engagement when it comes to the game night. So I think as a staff team, we've decided that we're not going to axe the game night altogether, because the game night just kind of gives us the opportunity to do some team building outside of like actual work. This weekend, obviously, with the turn of events, we had to delay that night. But I think right now we've decided that Tuesday nights are going to be the night that we're going to get together and play games. And so basically what's going to happen is the staff team will get together, we'll play some games, and then if anybody decides they want to hop in and join and play, you guys are more than welcome to. And so that being said, say it again. That being said, there's not going to be a specific plan on what game we're going to play each night. I think we're all just going to get together and decide what we want to play. And so, like I said, if you guys are free, you want to hop in and hang out with us and play some games, cool. If you don't want to play games, you just want to hang out with the team, that's an option also. But yeah, that's our plan. I think we're going to do 10 o'clock on Tuesday nights Eastern time. So if you want to hop in, that's where we'll be. And then the last thing that I have is just, I know I talked about it for the last 2 weeks. The first week I said I'll definitely make it happen. Something happened in my personal life where I couldn't make it happen last week. But this week, I'm proud to announce that I am prepared. So I think I'm going to end it on the loyalty program. So I have figured out a way to make it a little easier on myself. And so it was not near as painful on my pinky finger and my index finger making it happen. But let me switch over. If you could pull that down for me real quick. Oh, stop sharing. Here we go. Yeah, let me pull up the other tab real quick. And I've got so many windows.
Brad CPU man asked a very good question.
Okay.
Dave, you want to take that one? I mean, I kind of understand.
Yeah. I can take it. For the merge rewards, we for sure have backups. The deposits, we have backups. Withdrawals, we have backups. The faucet and wheel spins, it's more iffy. I have a small backup, but not anything I'd call it complete. Because it's kind of all separated with how we do those. But yeah, no. So any type of deposits you made or withdrawals, and especially merge rewards, I have all that backed up. It's just the fact of applying it is a little bit more manual right now, because I'm making sure that while that all happens, it's not going to detrimentally affect the portal. But yeah, no, we have some backups. It's just for the faucet and merge. Not faucet and merge. Faucet and the wheel, you don't strenuously pull that as much, because AWS, we were still switching out some functions. But remember, we have a few different plans that we're going to do to get everyone back their merge and faucet rewards. I have a list of people who's always active. So, we know who always hits the faucet every day. I know people's in the chat right now who always hits the faucet. So, no, everyone's going to get their rewards back. It's just a matter of time of how quick I can do it, But yeah.
And safely.
And safely, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Well, if we're ready, I got the page up so you can throw me on up there again. All right.
What are we playing for, Johnny?
Yeah, what are we playing for, Mr. Brandon?
So, the man and the myth, the legend that won us a Bitcoin block and is moving. I'm just kidding. He didn't win a Bitcoin block, but he is potentially moving because he's just got it like that. You know what I'm saying? He's sponsoring this first place prize, and it is
a riserless motherboard, tested and approved.
Yep, and it's got a CPU and a cooler and a little fan on it. It's got RAM in it.
Yeah, it'll have a drive in it. It's got RAM. It's right. I mean, it's right, literally right there. If I it's ready to rock and roll. I'll probably even include some of the little squirrely cables you need to hook it all up, because they look like a disaster once they're hooked up.
Fair enough on that. Well, heck yeah. So that's going to be first place. Second place is going to be another HMD Vibe. And then third place. So, and if you win a Vibe, I expect you to put it onto our pool. Okay. Just, you don't have, you don't have to, but you can. It's a great phone for Varus mining. They get like 6 mega hash. They're really low wattage. I know Dragon loves them. I love them. That's what I have. But yeah, HMD Vibe, brand new, sealed in the box, comes with a power cord and a power block. Also, third place is going to be one of the USB nerd miners, and I have a couple more of them. Where, hold on, I have one. It's right here. Let me grab it for reference. It's one of the ones that have a screen on it.
Oh, dope! I love those ones. Yeah, digital dumber. Just that would be sweet. If my man Digital Dumber wanted, I could drive it right on over to him. I'd even deliver it, sir. Well, we'd meet in a public place, because I don't know you other than online. Well, kind of. Yeah. Oh, those are the good ones, just the sticks.
Yeah, so these originally only do like 55 kilohash, but you can do the official NM unlock, which costs like $2. And it pumps these up to like 400 kilohash. But if you wait, Dragon is brewing up some stuff in his cauldron. And will that firmware end up working on these, Dragon?
Once I get one to test with it, yeah, it will.
Sounds like I need to send you one. But he has a free firmware, a firmware he's going to be providing free that he's been bedangling with, and I think they're getting around 250 to 300 kilohash. So not as much as the paid one, but it's free. You know, can't argue with free.
Faux show.
All right, let's do it.
All right, y'all. Just so you know, this go around we had 457 entries, and I think there were roughly 80 people, if I remember correctly, that are included in this list. So we're doing first place first or third place first?
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, baby. Okay. I ask this question every time.
Very good.
All right, y'all. 3.
Good luck.
2,
Good luck.
Good luck. 1.
I wish I had some cool music playing, like.
I can do something like that next time. TP Dynamite.
Dynamite. Congrats. That's for the nerd miner, I believe.
Yes, sir. Let me write that down real quick.
Good deal.
Yeah. By the way, I have the new nerd miners coming in, and they do right at 1 mega hash. Yes, you heard me right. 1,000 kilohash. They say they average at 950 kilohash. So I got in 10 of them. I'm gonna send one to Dragon. Maybe he can like dissect the firmware, because it's just the ESP32. But this one has like a big screen on it. It's a little bit bigger case. I ordered those in from AliExpress, and oddly enough, they have a new shipping company ever since they switched over everything with the whole like tariffs and stuff. So the company that I used to buy everything through, they give me like pretty decent bulk discounts, and they would ship everything through DHL. Well, now they're using this new company, and actually, hold on, because I just had a shipment of motherboards come in. It is the new company is nice, but they deliver at all day. They delivered something on a Sunday at like 7 p.m. and they call you when they're there. So totally had me off guard. What's the name of the company? Hold on. It's called CAINIAO Up. Canio Up.
Never heard of it.
And you know, you get like the worst part about it is you get like a your main tracking number from overseas, and then you get like a tracking number from USPS to Canio Up, and then you get a Canio Up tracking number where it goes from there to there. But yeah, just different. I don't know if that's to do with like get around DHL hitting people with like the tariffs and stuff, because I've heard of like people buying miners, like big miners, and then DHL or UPS is like, yeah, you got to pay this much to release the package. So I don't know if it's just another way around the system, but if anybody else has heard of them, let me know. But it was weird because if I buy like little things or like a single item, it still goes through DHL. Anytime I buy a bulk order of anything, it goes through this new company, Caneo.
Interesting.
I just thought it was weird, and they pull up in like a regular, like Nissan Altima pulling up.
There's some tariff avoidance going on there, bro.
Has to be.
I don't care.
Before I hit this next spin, BP asks, what does he need to do, or what are the requirements for entering the loyalty program? Just so you know, all the requirement is for you to hold at least 500K jelly. So every 500K that you own, you get one entry into the giveaway. And basically, in order for you to let us know how much you have, you just need to open a Discord ticket. Once you open that Discord ticket, then we can, with that Discord ticket, you'll need to enter in your wallet address. If your Web3 portal is tied to a different wallet address, then you'll need to add your email address also to validate, and then you'll get tallied in for the loyalty program, which we do once a month, assuming all goes well. So we'll do it once a month. It's might be consistent in the time.
Sounds like you need to make a form there, Lupe.
Well, that's probably not a bad idea.
It's the only kind I have, bro.
Mr. Dave does need to put the form for you back up on the Web3 portal, so we might be able to do another one. It's a good idea. Thank you for that.
Well played, sir. I'm not going to read it, but well played, sir.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and shuffle a few times and hit it again. So 3, 2, 1. And this is for the HMD vibe.
Who's vibing?
Signal.
Haven't heard from him in a while.
It has been a while,
man. Yeah.
Isn't he local to you? No? I thought he was local to you, Trips. Nah.
He might be, and I don't know it. I knew him through Dag.
Oh, that's who he's local to. Dag, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Or friends with. I don't know.
All right. Here we go for the Mamacita.
A few more times. Here we go.
For the
riserless motherboard. Working and tested.
And loaded.
American Crow. Look at that.
Congrats, bud.
I've never seen that name. How many entries does he have?
I can tell you. Hold on just a second. So he has.
I saw him in tickets today.
I did.
Yeah,
I did see him in tickets.
I'll be right back. Hold on one second.
He's ticket 388.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen him around. Congrats, man. Tell you what, for that one, just do me a favor because I'm not going to DM anybody. Send me a DM. We'll post this if you're watching, but we'll post this and
I'll tag him in the ticket.
Yeah, he already has the ticket open, so yeah, we can do that.
Cool beans.
And just so you know, if you are in here watching, or if you see this later and you are a winner, all you need to do is open up a ticket Discord and let us know that you won the giveaway, and then we'll kind of take it from there. I'll go ahead and post in the giveaways channel the winners, just so that they're all aware. But yeah, just submit a ticket if you see this. So.
Oh, show. Congrats, everybody.
Yep. I guess we will wait on our fearless leader.
Wait on him to get back. We gonna race a little bit tonight?
Yeah.
All right. I got a couple races in me.
Couple hours? Is that what you meant?
No. What is it? 10:30? Yeah. Hey, David B. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. With the 5 smackers.
American and Trips has been tagged.
Thank you, kind sir. I think Lupe and I are, and maybe Bartman, possibly, are going to play a little Forza. And do we go to gaming or do we just stick to general? Let's go to gaming tonight.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, do gaming. That way so people know that you're gaming in there.
And then they don't have to listen to us yell at the wall when we hit it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we can straight up end the stream without him. But let me see what else we can talk about. Go visit the bug bounty page when we get it up. The other thing is if you want to test out the app once we get it back up and running, which should be very shortly, I'm going to repost the form in Discord. I don't think it goes to spam because it's literally coming from Google or Apple. So if you don't get it, just contact me and, shoot me a DM. I've already had a couple little snags with some people, but we figured them out. We have 12 testing on Apple and I think 14 on Android right now. So the more the merrier. The bug bounty, obviously you can earn a little bit of jelly for that one. And good stuff.
Just so you guys know, after I click that button, there is an update on the bounty rewards. So low severity can be 25 to 50, medium 50 to 200, high severity could be 2 to 500, and then critical bugs are 500 to 1,000 jelly. So
yep,
appreciate all of the detailed information, Mr. Batman. You've done a fantastic job with this bug bounty page.
Yeah, he knocked it out of the park with that one, man.
Mm-hmm. He actually completed it while we were on stream so that we could show you guys. So
what a kind
gentleman.
Yeah, definite golf clap for Batman.
I'm gonna log in.
Yeah, he might have had kid duty or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna log in and see if I can assist in shutting down.
So yeah, everybody, thanks. I'm gonna kind of do a little sign out in case he just cuts us off. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. We'll be over in gaming tonight. We'll be over in gaming. So all you guys who wanted a gaming night, we'll be jamming over there. Pull our ears about if you want to see a different game. I noticed I think Gaming Dam mentioned you just got to show up. I mean, that was I think our biggest frustration is we've done it and we put in the work, and then it's just tough when it's just us. So we're gonna fool ourselves and just say it's for us, and hopefully you guys will join. And then my thoughts is it'll grow from there, just organically, rather than saying here's a day we're gonna play this game. Maybe it'll just go organically. We'll have several different games running, same channel or something like that.
I think we're good to go. I'm in there.
Cool beans. Thanks everybody for coming out. Who was it? David B, Batman, Bartman, and Calculated Carnage, also known as Northern. Thanks for the donos. We appreciate it more than you understand. So
yeah.
Of course.
Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. Smash.
Yeah,
Perfect
smash
timing on Brandon.
There we go. Sorry, I'm back.
You're
Is
good.
it over? Is it
Yeah, I did the
have
sign out
kicked
and
you out.
everything. I just drug it on for as long as I could, bud.
There we go. Okay. Well, of course, one of my sons dead to the world. The other one is wide awake and wired, and he's like, "Daddy, daddy, 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 daddy." So you know that. Yeah.
I got one upstairs I got to go take care of.
Yeah. We're gonna end it. I'm gonna hop off and go deal with him, and then I gotta get back on the computer. We're doing stuff and things. If people want to come over to Discord, I believe we'll be in the
Gaming tonight. Lupe and I are going to be driving.
Fair enough. Gaming. I might even fire up Helldivers Why not?
Hey.
Shoot some
Yeah,
things.
Batman may be playing. Ooh, it's called Forza Motorsport. It's the newest one. I don't think they labeled it with a number.
Correct.
But if
if you have Game Pass, it's
free.
included.
Yep. So,
all right, guys.
All
Thank you.
right.
Have a good night.
Have a good one, everybody.
Later.